Alright guys, coming out here. In this one I'm doing a Marvel's Rivals video, and I'm gonna talk about how to buff this character, Black Panther. Like, the patch notes have been published pretty much in the official Marvel Rival site, and Panther is not mentioned at all. No nerfs, no buffs, no nothing. Now, what does this character need? Buffs, hard buffs. Why is that? Let's just go over why he's dog shit right now. I would consider this character, if the enemy team knows what they're doing and are actually good with counter picks, I would consider him like a tier above throw pick. He's like C tier at best, honestly. He is so inconsistent, the no-regs are ridiculous and just very tough to actually utilize well. Even if you're a very good Panther main. Now, I am Celestial 1 currently. I climbed to Grandmaster 1, pretty much Black Panther only, and then I learned like Spider-Man. And afterwards I just started playing Namor because for whatever reason dive is always banned. I don't know why, it's not even that strong, but dive is banned. And this fucker is not always banned. Then I just pick him and he's 3 wins because he's batshit broken. And I also have Wolverine. When he's open I just win matches because he's crazy when you know how to play him. It's not even that hard. So, let's just stay on topic here, Panther. Now, why is he dog shit? Number one, the no-regs. Let's just talk about it. It's the biggest problem with him, honestly. What is a no-reg? A no-reg means no register. Which means your spear doesn't register, your spin kick doesn't register, or the most common, your dash doesn't register. Now, when they don't register, you will hear the audio cue of your attack landing, but you will do no damage, and the effect of the special will be cancelled. So with the dash,
my aim is true.
You get no reset.
The enemy approaches.
Let's see if I can get it real quick. With a dash you will get no reset, and if you get no reset, you are fucking dead because you don't have a way to get out now.
Guide my spear.
You can hear the audio cue, right? Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen normally. But online, when there's ping and FPS issues and shit like that, you will hit them, you will hear the sound that you hit them, but your dash will not come back to you. Or they will not be marked after they getting hit by this. And then you die. You die, there's nothing you can do, you just die. So yeah, no regs are a massive issue, they need to fix that shit already. And that's point number one, how I would fix Black Panther. No regs, get rid of that bullshit. It shouldn't be in the game, it makes them extremely annoying to play, and it makes them very weak. So yeah, remove that shit already, fix it. I don't know how they do it, but they need to fix it. Now, second reason why he is so bad, he is probably the easiest hero in this game to counter. I would say he's the easiest character in the game to counter, honestly. Insanely easy to counter. Why is that? He has a million counters. It is very easy to counter a character with so many counters. Number one is the Sing. If somebody plays the Sing,
somewhere under all this rock is a heart of gold.
If someone plays the Sing, no, almost all of the dive DPS become unusable almost, honestly. He is insanely strong and nobody gives him credit for that. Dive is just almost unplayable against this character. Which is why you don't really see dive that much in high level play, because, and by high level I don't mean Celestial 1 by Raymat, I mean like pro competitions. You can watch a pro competition, you will not see like dive. You don't see Spider-Man almost. You don't see Panther. Magic maybe once in a while. You don't see it. Because this move is completely cancels every mobility ability in the game. Which means magic portals don't work, dash doesn't work, Spider-Man, the swings don't work, the double jump doesn't work, wall run doesn't work, uppercut doesn't work. Even the fucking ultimate I'm pretty sure doesn't work because you need to move up to the air, and even that's disabled. And then Panther is hit even... Panther is hit the hardest because getting hit by that no movement earthbound bullshit means your wall run is cancelled, double jump is cancelled, spin kick is cancelled, and dash is cancelled. So your entire kit gets disabled for like 3 seconds, which means you're fucking dead. And not to mention this also stuns you, by the way. When you get hit by this, you get bounced up. So you can get interrupted by this, and then your entire kit's disabled, so you fucking die. So, seeing number 1 counter to Panther, hard counter. If you want to play this character and not get counter pick to Oblivion, ban the thing. You have to. You don't have a choice. Number 2 is of course Namor. He hard counters every dive character in the game. And yeah, when he gets his fucking gamma laser next season, which is in like a week, every dive character is fucked. But for now, we have the Frozen Squid, which is an aimbot, has a slowdown effect, and does a shit ton of damage.
Namor does not lose.
Double kill. That's
So,
3.
it just puts down double squid on the backline, and then you just die as a Panther for going in, and you get slowed, which makes you easier to hit with shots. And if Namor gets a headshot on you or something, or just a right click, you're dead. Right away. You're just dead. So, Namor hard counter. Now next is Bucky.
Battlefield may change, but the war
Bucky
never
is
ends.
impossible to dive as a whole. You can't dive this character because he gets overshields for existing for whatever reason. He has this uppercut which will just punch you out of your dash. You just do this on the Panther who's dashing. You don't even need to aim at him necessarily. You can just get him,
Here they come.
punch him out of his move, and get a free headshot afterwards. It's not very hard to. He also has the hook, which means the moment you know the Panther is done getting reset, you just hook him, and he's dead.
Wow, 4 in a row.
Not really hard, is it? So you can dive him. He can hard CC you at will at any moment, and he also has the hook, just as the final grain of salt. So
Armed and dead again! Again!
the cherry on top for this character, hard countering dive. He also has his hook ability. Yeah, we all know how this character works by now. He is completely busted. So yeah. Now, having established this, these are the 3 biggest counters. Now, as for counters of his overall game plan, flying heroes are a problem. You don't fly as Panther, you're grounded. You can get a flying hero if your spear aim is good and your dash aim is good. You can like get like a spear dash on them while they're airborne. It is hard to do, and that will only work if they're not getting healed, which they will if you're not playing in fucking Bronze 3 or something. Now, as for supports, CCs are a problem for him, like Invisible Wounds push, Mantis Sleep is a problem. Luna Freeze can randomly get you because the hitbox is massive on it. Low-key Lamps is just disabling every character in the game, so I don't put that against Panther. Soulborn, the same thing. Rocket Raccoon is probably the biggest support counter to Panther because he's so fucking small. He's mobile and he can heal himself and the allies without even aiming. So he can keep the other supports alive when you're diving them, and he himself is unkillable. So that makes it very hard to get value on Panther. So we've established this character has a shit ton of counters, right? Now,
Enemies beware. The Panther is on the
that is why he is weak. The no-rex combined with a shit ton of counter picks means even with you just target banning your counters as a Panther, everybody is just focusing on you, making your environment easy. You ban the Thing and Namor, they can steal fucking Bucky and you're dead. They can steal Bucky and you're dead. And even if they don't, they can just go 3 supports with Rocket, which makes it very hard to get value on this character. Even if you're very good and your dashes are on point, it's hard to kill a Rocket, no matter what character you're playing. It's just hard to kill the little fucker, he's almost unkillable. So yeah, now let's just get to the point of the video, how I would buff him. How you would fix it. Number 1, it's very self-explanatory, but remove the no-regs. They need to fix the no-regs. It doesn't need to be in the game, it's a very stupid thing, and it's very, very annoying, and nobody enjoys playing Panther because of that bullshit. Now, second thing, I would add a new special move. To this, I would just give this a 12-second cooldown. I don't know what you call this, like
The enemy approaches.
how do you call this? I could call it fucking Spirit Claw, I don't know how you call it. Bast's Claw, whatever. You put this on like a 12-second cooldown, and what I would do with this is just make this put a mark. This mark, that gives you a dash resist.
You have brought shame upon yourself.
So you're locked up behind the 12-second cooldown, and then you just get another mark which will then make this character much more expressive in skill, because a floor dash has become a thing. Now, if you don't know what a floor dash thing is, it's basically a tech with Panther that you can use to just get a melee between your dashes by just aiming at the floor while dashing. You will dash a shorter distance than a normal dash aiming at the target. So what this means is the difference is this.
Far too simple. We are in the front. Prepare
You see, I got my spear dash, right? Now if I do a spear floor dash, I'm close enough to get another melee.
That's 3. Wow.
So
4 in a row.
that's when this move will become insanely good. Like, you do your dive, you like do a floor dash.
My aim is
I fucked it up, but you do a dive.
I am your king now.
Double KO. That's
I'm trying to get the engage you.
Wow, 4
I'm
in
trying
a
to get that
row.
engage. Anyways, look at what I mean. Imagine there's a target here. I don't want to do this because they'll die too quickly, but what I mean is just you get another reset to your toolkit. So you do this, a floor dash, this, dash, spear dash, spin kick, dash, dash, and
Tremble before
dash,
Bast.
dash, dash. So you just get another fucking dash reset, which makes this guy even more fun. So
Bast, guide my spear. For Bast.
Double KO.
so I would lock this band like a 12-second cooldown
Approaches.
and just there, I got the combo I was trying to get. And then you also have your dash again. So I would log this band 12-second cooldown, just give him another way to get a mark. That would make it so much cooler, and that would make him much more skill expressive, because actually doing floor dash as well, like, because a floor dash, if you don't do it like with good spacing, you will just not be close enough to get the melee, or you will not even reach them with the dash. So you need strict execution for it, and a lot of practice. So this will make this character even more skill demanding than he already is, because Panther is already very tough to play, honestly. The game plan is simple, just go for the supports and kill them, but if you fuck up a single time as a Panther, you're dead. Miss a dash, you're dead. You're just dead. If you miss a dash, you're going to die 99% of the time. So adding this will make him just even more, get even more reward for the high risk he already has. So I think that's a very cool thing. It also increases the risk by just floor dashes. They are much more risky than normal dashes, because
Aim is
it's much easier to just not aim it. But if I aim it on the ground,
simple a victory.
you can say I can miss or something like that.
KO.
So yeah, that's number one. This 12-second cooldown attaches a mark. Yeah, I think that's a very good ability to add to it. Now, next up, overshields. Let's talk about that, because they nerfed it to the ground and now it's basically non-existent. Almost every character in this game gets overshields in some way, shape or form. Like using an ultimate, using abilities, fucking existing if you're magic, or the thing, or whatever. So yeah, Panther's overshields are dog shit. A dash's reset will get you 30 overshield. Drains at 5 ticks per second, not per second. 5 ticks per a period of time. It starts draining after
You have brought
1,
shame upon
2,
yourself.
3, 4. After 4 seconds, the overshield starts running out. Now, why is this dog shit? Because it caps at 375.
Double KO.
It fucking caps at 375, which means basically 3 dashes. 3 dashes. A Panther engage, if you get a good spear right away, 1 spear can lead to 3 dashes. 1 spear. You've got another spear, a spin kick, possibly another spear after that. So you've got potentially like 5 or 6 more dashes in your engage. Why limit it? So, number one thing I would do is, I would change the overshield to play more into this character's game plan. Right now it's completely useless. What I would do is, I would change it to 50 per dash reset. It peaks at 450 and it starts draining instantly. There's no interval of time until it starts draining. That way this character can play more into his assassin type playstyle, which is how this guy plays. He's not a brawler like Magic, he just gets in for a second, does like his dash, a ghost dash, whatever, and gets out.
We are in it. My aim is
This is the good engage with Panther, this is how it's supposed to look. You go for like a cloak and dagger, double spear, ghost dash, kill them, get out. That's how this character is supposed to play. This is how his toolkit plays, this is the best way to play him, honestly. To get value consistently. So yeah, I think his overshields should play into that. So 50 per dash reset, you get 50 overshield. and it peaks at 450. Like 3 ticks of it, maximum HP you can have is 450, and it starts draining at like, honestly, even like 25 per second. 25 per second I think is a very good number for it. So I think that's the best way to balance them out. Now, another thing I would do, just as the effect of this has, like you've got the effect of you getting overshields when you do the refresh, I would also give you a damage boost. Now, for the damage boost to not completely break the game, I would not make it last for the same time as the bonus health. What I would do is,
in the front. Prepare yourselves.
I would make Panther get like either a 15 or 20% damage increase for half a second. For every dash reset you get. For half a second. What that will do is, it will make you, as a Panther player, if you get Goat Ghoster, actually not 20, it will be completely busted, 10% damage boost. You get a 10% damage increase for half a second. Now, when would that be insane if you got good Ghost Dashes? Because if you know how to Ghost Dash well, boom, 20%. 20% extra damage right there for that second dash. So that will just increase the value of just having good execution on this guy, because the Ghost Dash is a very risky thing at the end of the day, like going for it. You need good execution. On console it's even harder because of sensitivity issues. Like, I am playing with maxed out sensitivity because you can't really play this game in any other way as a console player, especially not a Black Panther.
Enemy approaches.
So Ghost Dashes are a risky thing to do. Like, the targets would move, they will not be stationary, they are going to move, jump around, use abilities, cooldowns, whatever, and you can miss. So I think Ghost Dashes will be more rewarding than they already are. And yeah, I think that damage boost could make for some nasty stuff, honestly. I will make it peak at like 20, I will make the damage boost peak at 40%. Each tick of each dash reset will give you, basically how I will make it work is, each dash reset gives you 10% damage increase for half a second. And then you can just get crazy 1v6 engages where you just pop your ult, you get 6 marks and you just ghost dash through the entire enemy team, which is insanely hard to do without actually missing a dash. And then you got like a moment where you got like 50% extra damage and your dash just one-shots a squishy. I think that's an insanely balancing, honestly. I don't think that's completely broken or anything, because it's very situational, but it's also insanely fun. And will make for some nasty clips and tournament moments and shit like that. So I don't think it's too broken. So that's the second change I would do after this. A mark attaches a mark to the enemy for 12-second cooldown, and dash resets, 50 overshield, peaks at 450, 25 per second it drains. And the dash resets will also give you a 10% damage increase for half a second, peaks at 40%. I think that's the best way to do that. Now, as for another thing, spin kick, I would speed up the startup of it, honestly. Or make him move faster, or make it move longer, I don't know. But that move just feels like it's very, very useless in close range, because it's very hard to stun you out of it, because it's too slow. So the way you will use this as a Panther is just, honestly, just as a way to get in.
Guide my spear. The enemy approaches.
Double kill.
This move is very tough to actually use,
Has spoken.
like in an engage. You don't really want to use it. It's just for mobility purposes. So I think that move needs a slight buff. I would also give this overshield. Like, actually no, that's too much with the dash bases I already gave him. No overshield on it. Just maybe speed it up, but it can stay as the same. Just be a mobility tool. A nice quality of life stuff to have. I don't mind. Next up, what else? I think there's only one final thing I would do for him, and that's the ult. Just give him overshield.
Tremble before Bast.
When you ult, you get 150 shield. That's it. I don't think you need anything fancy here.
Double
Just
kill.
150 shield on ultimate usage, and this guy is cooking. So this is it. I don't think this character needs anything else. I don't. I think if they just do what I've said in this video, this guy becomes a solid A tier.
Prepare yourselves.
I don't think he will break the game. He won't be, probably not even close to like a Bucky right now, Namor, Wolverine, Star-Lord, Hela. It won't be that good. He won't, even with the changes I mentioned, he won't. But he will do his role. He will do his job, and he will be more consistent. with the changes I propose for him here,
As my sword stays bright.
I think he will be around the same level as Magic.
Just a little lower. Double kill.
You can see a rover shield, like, look at this shit, man.
That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
Like, rover shields build up insanely quickly, they take a while to drain, and she does so much damage. She gets it so quick.
Just another soul. Double kill. That's 3. I did enemy ahead of us.
But Magic is just much more consistent than him right now.
Wow, 4 in a row. Daisy. 6 in a row.
And compare Panther's ult to Dark Child. Compare it. With Dark Child you can also one-shot 2 support ult. Compare that ult. Even in base form without the ultimate she's still much better than Panther. And much more consistent. And much easier to get value on. And much better in 1v1s. And I can keep going. She's just a lot better in every aspect of the game. With the buffs I mentioned for Panther, he just becomes a support menace. He will murder true supports. Which means you have to counterpick a good Panther to beat him. Which is how this game is supposed to work. Every character, if you're good with him, should like demand the counterpick. With Panther, the counterpick is the fucking game itself. You're just gonna no-reg and you fucking die. So, yeah, I think with the buffs I mentioned, this guy goes back up to like A tier. He becomes a solid DPS. I don't think he will be that insane. Like compared to like Bucky, Star-Lord, Wolverine, Namor, Hela, Magic, fucking Storm. I don't know. Hell, even Spider-Man I think will still be better than them. So yeah, I think these changes though will be enough to make him viable, even at the highest level of play. Right now I don't think he's even viable. Like, let's say in theory like in a tournament, I don't think you can play Black Panther. I think it is unplayable. Actually just unplayable. You need to have an insane Groot on your team to just destroy the enemy thing, so they can't play the thing. You need that, because there's just so many factors that need to go your favor. The enemy team comp, it has to be in your favor. You need to ban the Thing and ban Namor. You need to hope they don't have an insane Bucky that would just stun you out of your moves. You need to hope their supports don't have good aim and shit, so they don't freeze you or fucking sleep you or whatever. And you need to don't miss a single dash or you just die. So he is very high risk and 0 reward right now, and I think these buffs I mentioned just will help him. So I guess thank you for watching. Let me know if you agree with me in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.